Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the markets and updates since session says closed, guys. And here's the DXY. Um, I think the DXY stuck into a wave is going to pop back up. It very well could, guys. Check that out right there. If you can see gold, what I'm thinking gold, same thing. So it's stuck in that fourth wave type deal, possibly to swing back down. So DXY could pop back up. And looking at the SPY and the SPX, the signals are there for bearish, but they still haven't, it's a stalemate right now for the bulls and between the bulls and the bears in that area, guys. So, but I would have to say it is looking more like there's going to be a correction in these assets. Okay. Just because the nastiness of what's going on with Apple, Amazon, that's mostly for the NASDAQ, except Tesla is the only one that's doing really well, guys. So, and Netflix and things like that. So it's kind of mixed. It's mixed signals right now, guys. It's mixed signals right now. Probably pointing more towards bearish. We're still waiting for this thing to pop. That's AOIZ coin, guys. Some people following the channel are checking that one out, but they were asking about that. This one's probably, if it does do a pop, remember, it could correct back down to these areas, guys, and then finally have to wait for Ethereum to go bullish and it'll pop out of there. But, 10 cents. 10 cents out of there. Could it whiz up to 20 or 30? It very well could, guys. So I'm expecting at least 10 cents on that move. Quick little 2x or 200%. Let's say it's there. I got mine under 4 cents. So 200%, not a bad little deal, guys. It will pop. It will pop, especially once Ethereum goes bullish again, guys. So just realize it might correct back down to these areas, guys. So, okay, it's set up for that. But let me go over Ethereum. Since Ethereum is the one here that's going to determine what's going on with the altcoin market, right, guys? So here's the deal. I decided to look at this a little bit closer. And, there's a lot of debate on what went on here, but this is a 5-wave move. I decided to look at this a little closer. That's a 5-wave move, guys. And I'm thinking right there is the area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. It did a flat right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some fib extensions from that spot instead of the top end and go right there instead. And as you can see, if you line this up pretty darn good on log and on linear. So on linear, you got 1.618, and then that wave right there went to 2.27 on the nose. And you got this one over here. So this is the debate. Is it here or is it here? Okay. That wave on logarithmic just barely missed 2.0. The third wave right there, 1.618 right on the nose, guys. So it hit the target. So the deal is right here. What did it do right there? Because you see that? You see that in the RSI? What did it do right there? So try to investigate that a little bit further. I'm thinking still Ethereum kind of did what Bitcoin did, guys. So you look at this. I'm putting on a line chart. So you clear this up. Take a look at that. Here's a 3-wave move. Plain as day, right? You got a 3-wave move, right? So what I'm thinking right here is you got another 3-wave move and you got a 5 right there. Okay? Check this out. So I'm going to put this on the line chart. You see this area right here? That wick kind of went even with those areas right there. Came up and touched it. Candle body area. This area is even over there. So it's pretty even if you look at this. If I take a line right there, a trend line, right? I'm looking for a flat. You see how that's kind of flat? So more than likely that was a flat right there, guys. That's what I'm saying. Right there is your flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay? Just like so. So with Bitcoin, let's go to check out Bitcoin real quick, guys. And where's Bitcoin's flat? I'm going to look at Bitcoin's flat real quick. Oh, here's the deal with Bitcoin, guys. I want to show you something. All right. This is what I'm looking for with Bitcoin. Remember to see this wave that Bitcoin is doing right here? I showed you on the DXY, it looked like it was in that section, and then gold's like in a fourth wave coming back down. It's kind of like the same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's stuck here. I'm expecting it to come down here, and I want to see that right down, come down here. And this is going to get more people a lot more bearish, but I think it's going to have a reversal. What kind of reversal? I haven't, it probably could be just a swing up. But you can see from this peak to this peak, it'll swing back down, and you'll have bullish divergence, guys. So there'll be a reversal in that area. Let me take that off. You see right here, back down, bullish divergence on the 4 hour. You'll have probably bullish divergence on the 6 hour. So a reversal in that area, more than likely. Okay. I want to show you something else too here on the 2 hour chart, guys. Like Bitcoin is not going to significantly dump. I'm going to go through the 2 hour chart on the RSI and also the 4 hour. And I don't think Bitcoin is going to be like doing a massive dump down to here until we get something this way. Then it can do the dump. Okay. Here it is on the 2 hour. I'll show you guys something real quick. This is the whole area of Bitcoin on this 2 hour RSI. Here's the beginning of, it's more or less in this area. You check this out right here, right? This area, right? There's a 2 hour RSI right there, guys. Trend, and it broke it. Now here's this it's downtrend, even though it's going up. But you see this 2 hour RSI, and it's over here. Okay. So what I'm saying is that Bitcoin reset the whole cycle. So more than likely with Bitcoin, this wave is doing something right here for sure. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go into a bullish move, but there's definitely going to probably be some sort of pretty significant move over there, in my opinion. Remains to be seen as long as it maintains that bullish divergence. Now I'm going to go to a 4 hour. Here's this wave. Here's the start of its cycle. All the way down here, start of that wave, you see? And then here's the 4 hour chart, and that's all the way over here, guys. Resetting that whole cycle, okay? So if you want to see like this mega crash on Bitcoin, guys, can it go down? Obviously so, but really you want to see what if it was bearish, it would be setting up like this, and you'd see the wave go up like this, it would come back down, and you'd see it peak up, and then it would do the crash. Okay, that's that's what you look for. If I'm looking for shorts, you're looking for high RSI, right? You go over here, you look, okay, good. Is this a good, decent area? Usually, but when it goes bullish, it flips, if that makes sense. So I wanted to show you guys that real quick, how there's, and what is this? What is this called when you have this cycle reset like this, guys? That's hidden bullish divergence, okay? So I watched some other YouTube channels, and they just go over the bearish signals, and they're right about the bearish signals with the bearish divergence that's on there, but they're not showing you the bullish signals that's going along with it too, guys. Okay. So they have a bias. They have a bias with it. This is bearish. This going like this with this right here is bearish. Okay. So let me show you an example of that. Okay. We'll go to, that coin, not first now. Let me go to the AI token on Vi, right? Okay. So here you got Vi coin. I'm going to go to a 12-hour chart, right? Here you got Vi coin. It's still going up, but it says right here on the chart, and then it has bearish divergence. Okay. And when it comes to these waves, it will correct. It will correct. What you want to see, this is a bad example. Let me show you a good token. Let me show you a good token. You can see that. Where's a good token for that? Synthetics. Let me look at synthetics. I'll show you guys. To look at that momentum. It's called momentum divergence. It's slowing of momentum. Okay, here we go. This is a better example. Okay, here you got your third wave peak. And this right here is definitely bearish divergence. That's a good signal to tell you, yeah, a correction is coming on this asset with that massive amount of bearish divergence, guys. Okay. So there you go. And it's making a correction right now. Then you want to see where's that RSI going to go to. You can see here on synthetics, okay, it has multiple waves. So that's the fifth of the third. So that you have 1, 2, 3 That's a flat 4, 5. So here's your third wave, more than likely, with 1, 2, 3, stand fourth, and it probably came up for a 5. Okay, that 2 might be. Let me check that. This whole thing could be a flat too, guys. It could be done right there. That's the whole thing with this asset too. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and they could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down to this area right here to $2, the fourth wave target. That's where they like to go, especially when they're just a normal correction. Previous fourth waves, guys, right there. Okay. But what I want to show you is this right here. Okay. And they're right about that. And it doesn't have a lot of hidden bullish divergence like Bitcoin does. Okay. If you let's go to a 4-hour chart. Okay, see that 4-hour, it took it out pretty good right there. It made itself some hidden bullish divergence. And what did it do? It went up. Okay, you see down here, guys, it went up into its wave. It came back around on this 4-hour chart, took it out. It made hidden bullish divergence. You see that? What did it do? It went up. It went up. It might have gone up correctively, and sometimes that could happen. Don't know yet. We don't know if that's a correction or yet. It could be. But I'm just saying, like, you have hidden bullish. So it had bearish divergence, right? Bearish, but it had hidden bull telling you the trend was still up. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you guys, and what some of these other YouTubers are not showing you on their channel. They're looking at it all completely 100% bearish, which is fine if you show people bearish, but show them the bullish signals too. And I see bullish signals, guys. So here's what Bitcoin. All right, this is what I'm looking for. This area right here. Let's go back to a 2-hour chart. Okay, 2-hour chart looks like to me some sort of fourth wave. Okay, so it came down here, probably thrust in this third wave, back up, and it could come back down here. I'm actually expecting to hit 2,000. What is that? Not 2,000, 22,500, right? And then see what it does from here. Okay, you take it one step at a time, guys. It's not going to dump. It's not setting up for a dump. Look how low that is. Look how low this is right here. Okay. For a massive dump, usually you want to see it get up higher into the 2-hour RSI. Normally in the 2-hour RSI, when the asset is bullish, if it's down in this area and you buy it, you have a run. It might not be a bullish run. It might be ABC, but you have a run. Okay. So here it is. This area, see what it's going to do right there. So that leaves us with ETH. What is ETH doing? All right. Now there's a debate that this could have been a 5-wave move. And it could be right. They could be right. That's one wimpy 5-wave move, and they could be right because of this down here, because of this move. Okay. It remains to be seen. I don't think so yet. It needs to prove it to me. So what I'm saying with ETH here, guys, is you got a 3-wave move, a 3-wave move, and a 5. So more likely that's a flat, and then a 3-wave move back up. And I think ETH is going to be doing the same thing as Bitcoin. So maybe it's going to come like that, guys. And then this is going to be the whole area for ETH is what I would be checking out on ETH, guys. So what does that mean overall? That means in the meantime, ETH will be doing that correction. You don't want to see Ethereum get back down below that 1,510 or 1,508, okay, at all. Back down the previous fourth wave, guys. That would be a beautiful setup, what I'd be checking for. If you see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In its fourth wave correction, bring it back down again, once again, here in the 8-hour RSI and 8-hour RSI, and maybe get a little bit more. And that would definitely be hidden bullish divergence right there. You see it down below that area, and then boom, it can be going off in that wave. How long will this take? It take 1 week or 2 weeks. Who knows, guys? It's going to take some time. Probably know by now corrections can take a long time, and real long corrections, like one we just went through, take a real long time. So that's what I'd be kind of expecting with ETH, okay? Something like that, guys. All right. Buy zone, right in that area, potentially. Now, hey, I could be wrong, and ETH just comes down and it rips out of there, guys. That could happen too. So be prepared for the unexpected in the crypto market, because a lot of unexpected things do happen. Like you see unexpected dumps and you see unexpected pumps in the cryptocurrency market. And that's a reason why we're here. We like to see the unexpected sometimes and get rewards. Or if you've been around for a while, some massive losses at times too. So that's pretty much it. Going over the rest of cryptos, guys, I started seeing probably a little bit more panic in the streets about what was going on. What's going on? Guys, there's nothing to panic yet. ETH is up here at $1,651. If you see ETH start breaking below 1,510, then get a concern. In the meantime, don't worry about it. It's got a little ways to go. It could do it tomorrow or tonight, but don't worry about it yet, guys. There are still some coins out there that are pumping a little bit, so there's a little bit of bullishness in the cryptos, but most of them now are just kind of dumping. Rose, I'll go over that. That one's going crazy right now. Some other coins are doing really well. Hex is doing really well. VRA is still doing pretty good. And some other coins to go over. I was mostly today, you guys aren't really too interested in it because there's a cryptocurrency channel, was looking at the SPX, the SPY, the NASDAQ, what was going on there, because that's going to determine the future and the outcome of cryptos and also the DXY, guys. This one right here, is it in an uptrend is the question of the day. Is it going up in an uptrend? I think it has one more little push, potentially, right here. 1, 2, 3, did a flat, and I think it's going up for one more right here, guys. And get your divergence right there, and then maybe that might be it. I could be wrong about that again, too. USDT dominance chart. Checking this one out too, guys. It's making a strange area around in this area, and the only thing that I could think is it's making a fourth wave. Instead of shooting up, I've gone over this, instead of really shooting up and getting up over here like that to send Bitcoin down, it's making a fourth wave like this. Okay, so this is Bitcoin in reverse. When this goes up, Bitcoin goes down. When this dumps, Bitcoin goes up. You can see what it did. See what it did here? Bitcoin went up real high, real quick. Okay, from what, 16 to 21 or something, and it went like that. And this area now is becoming more like a fourth wave. So second wave, first wave, second wave. Here, I'll show you right here. First wave, second wave area, third wave, down to here. Now it's in this odd fourth wave. Where it will end, don't know. And it should be coming down for one more fifth wave. You take a look at let's go to 8 hour. You can see what that wave is doing. It's creating a bunch of divergence in it. Okay, what it's doing is not bullish. Okay, it's not bullish. It's not setting itself up. So what I'm saying, this area right here is really not setting itself up for a blast out of there. It would be surprised. It could go shoot up a little bit more. I'd like to see it get up to 7.2%. It would be nice, and then shoot this up even more. But you can see here in the RSI, it's dragging it up. It's dragging it up ever so gently, just like so, right? Okay, and to do what? To do that, more than likely. So what does that mean? Up, maybe up a little bit more out of there to do that again, guys. So there'll be another thrust up. Based on this chart, it doesn't seem like the thrust is going to be very high, because at that point, there should be a pretty significant correction. It's done here. Then you have probably more of a thrust, and then more of a correction on Bitcoin, just like so. So then it'll go back into more of a bullish trend back down here once that's complete. That's how I'm looking at that, guys. All right. So that's pretty much the end of the video, when you give you guys that update of what's going on with Bitcoin, what I'm looking for. This right now is just the next step that I'm looking for with Bitcoin, guys. On the time sequence with it and what's it doing in the sequence. And I think it is probably just building on a fourth wave to swing back down to these areas. And that area, if I see some good bullish divergence, I'll probably might do a long trade, me personally, in this area with Bitcoin, just because, some people say it just seems crazy to do a long here. But, the reason I'm more apt to do a long more than anything is because the bullishness behind it. Okay. So if it's coming down here with bullish divergence on the 2-hour chart right here, it could really have a pretty decent thrust, even though it might not actually be going bullish. But if we get lucky, or if I get lucky, maybe it is starting something over there. Just don't know yet. I don't think so. I'm expecting a corrective move up and then a swing back down. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.